Hey folks, how are you guys doing? Listen, I'm really excited because I'm actually doing something very new for you guys. Let me turn on my AC. It is hot in Florida, so yeah. But we are doing something very special for you guys in this video. As you saw by the title, this is our DIY home decor segment. And so I've said it in other videos, but we moved into our home almost 2.5 years ago, and when we moved into our home, like, we were on a high and we were working diligently to do the things that we thought at the time were the most pertinent DIYs for us to do. So when I say DIYs, do it yourself, right? We didn't hire anybody to cover our popcorn ceiling. We didn't hire anybody for painting. Does that show in the work that we did? Maybe, but who cares? At least we didn't have to spend all that money, okay? We didn't spend the thousands of dollars that it would take to cover up your popcorn ceiling or to paint the rooms in your house. But one of the things that we stopped was we stopped the decor aspect of our living room area, and we actually didn't do much to our bedroom or bathroom area. Now, our bathrooms were already done by the previous owner, so we didn't need to do anything but just decor. All right, so the foundations there, just the decor, making it ours. And one thing that Craig and I have always aspired to do with our home is to make it feel like a home. We do that through prayer, but then we also do that through making sure the aesthetics are comfortable, appeasing to individuals. So we are finally taking care of our living room area, and you guys will see in this video one of the projects that I'm working on. Well, Craig and I are working on. Now, one thing you guys will know through these videos is that Craig goes with any idea that I throw out there. Does he have thoughts and ideas of his own? Absolutely. But according to him, my ideas usually work, so he's good with it. So I'll take that. So I came up with an idea for something that we're going to do in our dining room / living room area. We don't have a separation there. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But yeah, so right now I am at Home Depot picking up some panels that I ordered for this project. And so once I get these panels, I just want to take a look at them. I want to see them, get the dimensions, because that's going to play a major role into what we do later. So you guys, I will not be talking a lot in this video. This is probably the most talking that I will do. It's going to be a lot of voiceovers because we're going to be working. So I'll show you guys me going into the stores, my thought process, but I will do just a little plug here regarding the thought process that I go through when I want to do something creative in the home, specifically a DIY project. So I'm excited for this one, guys. This is something that I absolutely love. I really wish I had the budget, or someone would give me the budget so I can DIY people's homes. But until that day comes, I'm gonna work within the budget that I have to do my home, okay? So catch up with us. What, girl? It's Friday too, guys, and I'm tired and I'm on my lunch break. I need to eat. But catch you guys later as we start to work on this project. Hey guys, so this is us here in Home Depot trying to select the wood that we're going to be using for our frame. We decided to go with this 1.5 inch, it's about 1 to 2 inches wood, just because it already comes with a sleek finish. So we wouldn't have to do any sanding to make sure that the paint adheres to it. And I also wanted to use spray paint versus painting via my hand, so those work best. So here, one of the Home Depot associates, thank him so much, because he was helping us to cut our frames. Now when you're doing framing, personally I like to actually cut it at an angle. You don't have to do this, guys. You can just frame it by cutting the wood straight, but I feel like this gives it a more official look as a frame. I will say though, be very careful and make sure you're using the correct angle each time. Keep that consistency. We've done framing 2 times and on both occasions we failed horribly. By the way, this is a workout, guys, so prepare yourselves for that. I was sweating bullets, my arms were sore. This was definitely a workout. But in all, we had 8 long pieces and 8 short pieces. By 80 inches, and that's how we cut our frames. I'm just showing you guys some of the things that came with the grass panels. It had butterflies in there, guys. You don't need the butterflies, just know that. But yeah, this is just us opening up the frames. You guys get to take a look at it, see how the quality is, and see how we connected it. Once we unpacked the grass panels, gave them a little bit of time to breathe, we went ahead and mapped out where we were going to place the panels on the wall. Now, prior to this, we did mark out, we separated the wall based on the length of the wall. I don't remember how long this wall was, but we just divided that by 3. And then we placed the grass panels in between the 3 markings. So if your wall is 90 inches, it would be, you would mark out every 30 inches and you would place a panel in between that 30 inches. So literally you would have to do the math, right? 30 take away 20 inches, then you would do them 5 inches from within that 30-inch boundary. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, sorry guys. Math was never my strong point. However, so now you're gonna see us go ahead and put these up, and what you will see is after we put them up with pins, push pins, we then proceeded to staple them in place. So that's what you see us doing right now. By the way, let's talk about these white gloves. I wasn't gonna wear them, but of course, Craig decided that I should wear the white gloves. So that's what you see me doing, guys. You see me wearing the white gloves that I kept stapling into the wall as I stapled the grass panels. But anyways, I guess it was a vibe for him to see me, yeah, wear white gloves. Hey folks. Hey folks. All right, so just a quick check-in. I told you guys that there isn't going to be a lot of me doing these types of talks while we're recording or doing these DIYs. However, we are taking a minute just to kind of go over what's been happening and what's going to happen next. So I've done a lot of talk over, so you guys should be up to pace. But what we're going to do next is we've already put up our grass panels. We also put up some shelves. That's been long overdue, so I'm so happy to see the shelves up on the wall. The next thing that we're going to do is start to do a mirror wall. So we're going to setting up some mirrors. Initially, I wanted black, but I think it's okay for us to play with the neutral tones in the home. That's what I like. I like neutral tones with black. But we're going to bring out the black through the frames that you guys saw me spray painting that we're going to use to frame these. And you guys tell me, look at these darn panels. Look. Those look nice. Don't judge the painting job. We've done it, okay? I'm not paying anybody. Now it was pricier. It was pricier than I initially thought it would be to get the frames. I'll just leave that there. I'll just leave that there. So Craig and I did get a little bit of a moment buying the frames. But yeah, we'll just recalibrate our finances after this. I like a home to feel good. And tonight when we sit down and we look at all the work that we've done, we're going to feel so accomplished. So I'm good with that. All right. So these are the frames that we've gotten. Frames, sorry. These are the mirrors that we've gotten. Craig's in the background. He could talk too. Those are the mirrors that we've gotten. What we chose to do is we were going to do the industrial mirrors, but I also had another idea in mind, and I wanted us to have big mirrors, but 4. So it's still that grid vibe, but just bigger because we have a big wall. And to do the industrial mirror, we would have had to get a lot of mirrors. And I did feel like what we were going to get wasn't going to be enough. So we actually found these mirrors in HomeSense. They're pretty light. Oh, I love it. I love it. And they were only $34.99. Only. Now, I know some people think HomeSense might be a little bit more pricier than TJ Maxx or Marshall's Home Goods. I was quite happy with the prices. I think if we found these grass panels in HomeSense, we would have bought it from there, okay? I was quite happy with the price. And I'm going to show you guys, kind of do a little unboxing for you guys after we do this to show you what else we got from HomeSense. So we got these from HomeSense. We got the panels from Home Depot. And the shelves and the mirror that you saw us installing, we got those from Walmart. So I got a few other things from HomeSense, and I'm going to add that. This may just be because this is still considered decor. Mm-hmm. So when we actually start to decorate the decor, we might actually do a part 2 of this because there's still some things that I want to get, and I don't think we'll be able to film all that. And I don't want this to be like a 2-hour video.
When you said decorate decor, what do you mean?
So like putting up the pictures, putting up these frames too. This that doesn't necessarily have to be in this, but it can because there's more that I want to do to these. So whatever we get done tomorrow, haven't had coffee. Whatever we get done this. Oh, look at my y'all. Your girl. You see that, babe? You see that?
Yeah.
Hard work pays off. And sawing these frames last night. That's what really did it. Okay. So whatever we get done this morning will be in part 1. And then the actual decorating will be in part 2. How does that sound?
That's fine.
Yeah. So if you guys don't see us actually decorating, us putting it all together, because I have some table decor that I'm going to do too, that's all going to be in part 2. Okay? I think that sounds good. Because then you guys will see us get new pillows for the couch and stuff like that when it's in budget. So part 2 will come up a little bit later on, maybe in October. But this first half, at least you guys get to see what we've started to do in our living room. All right, guys. 5 minutes. Why do I talk so much? Craig, you should have stopped me.
Shut up, I didn't want to.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, folks. So this is me using some spray paint to do a second coat to the frames. Now, I used the Bear spray paint and it was amazing. I loved how it coated these sticks. Remember, you just need to do one side. And I just did the second coat to make sure that I got all the corners. Now, we did do most of these the night before, but I was not going to show you guys that because it was in the dark. But this was just me doing it the next day to just make sure they were fully coated. I waited until they dried. Now this is us putting up the mirrors. You guys, a time was had and it wasn't a positive time. But these mirrors definitely took longer than we initially anticipated. However, the end result was beautiful. And here is the end result. Now, we haven't done any decor as of yet, but just showing you how it all came together. And here, guys, is some of that footage of us putting up the shelves. We actually did this before we finished up the mirror, but we plugged in this footage here. But we had these shelves for a while. We were having difficulty doing it with the anchors it came with. Yeah, so I just showed you those anchors. So we decided to do it with a nail gun. This didn't reinforce it the way we wanted to, but we do have an idea to make sure we reinforce it even further. All right, yeah. Now this was a bonus project. It wasn't something that we were initially gonna do. We bought a really beautiful piece of art from HomeSense, and I remembered that I had 2 frames laying around that I wanted to kind of color match to that frame. I didn't want it to match exactly, but I wanted to pull from those colors so that aesthetically it can look really good, have different dimensions on the wall next to our TV. So here's the actual frame that we bought, and you will see a little later how it came together. And here you have it, guys. This is the look. Not the final look, but the look so far. I have a lot of accessories that I would like to add to this space to make it complete. So look out for part 2 where you'll see how I accessorize it. You did see a few accessories there, and that's kind of going to be the vibe that we're working with. Please like, subscribe, share. Share this with a homeowner. Maybe they can get some ideas. And if you like this content, please drop a comment below so that we can know. Bye, until next time.